Hi everyone, my name is Alexa Cooter, and today I'm going to solve the age-old question, what should I read, by giving you a crash course in Novelist. Our objectives for today are to discover what Novelist is, how to access Novelist, the different ways you can search for books on Novelist. I'll show you a couple search examples, and then we'll wrap things up. So what exactly is Novelist? Novelist is a database of book recommendations made for librarians to help their patrons find books, as well as their patrons to find their own books and find something that tickles their fancy. It's full of unique search areas, as well as read-alike and listen-alike features that I'll explain more about later. It also has series information, which is great for someone like me who reads a lot of series. To access Novelist, you'll go to your favorite local public library's website and type Novelist in the search bar like I have here. You'll then see two options, Novelist K through 8, which is specifically for children, or Novelist Plus, which is for everyone. Children's Novelist is super cool, but today we're going to focus on the Novelist Plus for everyone. Go ahead and click that, enter your library card information, and you're ready to go. Now you should find yourself on the Novelist homepage. There are a ton of really cool features to look at on this page, but since we're a little short on time, I'm only going to show you my top 2 favorite ways of finding book recommendations. Having said that, I really recommend you head over to Novelist sometime soon and check out everything. First up, we have the Appeal Mixer, which is really cool and one of my favorite aspects of Novelist. So the Appeal Mixer takes different aspects of a book and combines them to offer book recommendations based on a specific mood or vibe that you're looking for in your book. You can see that you can choose from different age groups, as well as some already pre-made appeal mixes for an easy and quick book recommendation. Now, if none of these float your boat, then you can also try the Appeal Mixer, which you can see circled with an arrow at the bottom of the screen. The Appeal Mixer is really fun, and I have spent far too much time playing with it, so let me show you how to use it now. That link takes you to this page where you can, as it says, make your own appeal mix. You're able to choose from several options in 3 different categories, and each category then has a plethora of more options for you to choose from. As you can see here, I selected character, and just from character, you have an enormous list of options. Do you want someone awkward, someone brooding, maybe a villain? You can choose whatever you want, and then you can mix and match the different categories to create a very specific appeal mix for you. Here are 2 examples that I did for you so you can see the range of diversity of book recommendations you get by mixing and matching the categories and options. For my first example, I chose the adult section and did character, storyline, and tone to make a book rec for brooding, world building, and creepy. I have read Sandman, and I can officially say that it absolutely is all of those things. For the second example, I went ahead and chose teen or young adult and kept with character, storyline, and tone, and kept with creepy, because I like to keep it creepy, but mixed it up on the other 2 options. And you can see then I now have a list of 7 books that are a variety of book recommendations that are actually pretty different than the adult recommendations. I highly recommend you head over to Novelist and try this out. It is very fun, and I've been able to find all kinds of books that I never would have found without playing with this feature. Next up is the read-alike feature, which is a really fun feature that provides book recommendations based on a book that you already like. They give you books that are similar in tone and theme, or maybe just overall feel. So if you find a book you really like, for instance, My Heart is a Chainsaw, which I've searched for here, and you want to read more books like that, the read-alike feature will give you exactly that. Now, I do want to point out that even though we are only looking at the read-alike feature, there are a ton of cool things in the tabs at the bottom of the screen for you to check out. Again, we don't have a lot of time right now, but I highly recommend you head over to Novelist, type in a book that you love, and you can check out all of the features on that book's homepage. There's a lot of really cool stuff there. After clicking the read-alike link, you're provided with a list of books that the algorithm or database thinks you will enjoy based on the book that you searched for. In this instance, there are 9 books that it provided, and I've read 3 of them, and I can fully, fully say that yes, they are very similar in tone to My Heart is a Chainsaw, and I enjoyed all of them. I went ahead and hovered over the Final Girl Support Group book, and that's what the large picture is in the top left corner, just so you can see the brief overview of information that it gives you when you hover over one of the books in the read alike list. You can also see that there's a feature where you can agree or disagree with the recommendation, which is great because then if the database comes up with something that doesn't fit, actual readers can tell it doesn't work, and then it's taken out of that read alike function. It's really fun and really cool, and it's a great way to find a book recommendation if you're really wanting to stay in the same genre or feel as your previous book. Okay, what did we learn today? Well, if you don't know what to read, head on over to Novelist because it can help. It's easy and free to use. You can access it through your local library. There are several different ways to search for books that are both unique and fun, and quite honestly, it gives you great book recommendations. And again, this is just an incredibly brief overview. So if you have any questions or would like to talk about Novelist more, please feel free to contact me with the information provided. Thank you for listening.